Daddy issues, daddy issues. And usually women who have daddy issues got mommy issues too, right? And I'd say the same for men. You don't just get one side of it, right? Because if you got one side, then the other parent had to pay the price for the opposite gender's issue, and that also is then inhabited in them, which then trickles into you, right? But they affect people in different ways. We're going to talk about daddy issues for a second now, because this affects your view of what you deserve from a man, right? Because the ideal scenario is your dad sets the bar, okay? The way he treats you, the way he treats your mother. You don't allow a guy into your world to take you from your family unless he beats your dad, right? That doesn't mean he necessarily has to have a higher net worth. Women value earning potential and ambition over net worth. So he has to have plans, he has to have ambition, and he has to be passionate about what he does. And he has to be good at it, okay? Or he has to get good at it. And he has enough to take care of you, okay? So that's important. But a lot of you didn't have great upbringings, okay? And you weren't in control of that. Innocent kid, did your best, right? Whatever's been taken into you and in your system was out of your control. So how do we replace that, right? Because I see these women, I almost empathize with them, but at the same time, I got to stand my ground in the process. It's like why women shouldn't attack men, and then when men attack back, it's like they're blamed, but it's like, why are you attacking people who are stronger than you on average, right? It doesn't make sense. So it's the same thing. I see women be combative with me, right? And I could tell it's from, they never had a masculine influence. So they're very disrespectful, right? They don't listen. They ask questions, but then they don't actually want to learn. They just want a chamber to vent their frustration so that they can have misery loves company and make them feel better about the failure that is the lack a lot of times of healthy relationships in their life. And they just want to complain, right? They're not able to reshift it into a healthy basis. This is like people who say that genetics determine obesity primarily while they eat sugar. Like, stop. No, you can get healthy, please. So the point is, how do you replace? How do you almost, instead of dealing with the symptoms of like, well, you just got to listen to men. Well, you got to dumb yourself down and all these things. Although listening shouldn't be dumb. It's a high EQ move, right? You learn more and you can assess the man. But you have to replace your father then with strong role models, masculine role models. You only need one good one, right? If you can't do it from extended family, then you should listen to men who are smart. Thank you. Hello, my name is John. I'm Kismet. I am your destiny. You have to find men who are knowledgeable about topics that are relevant to your life. And if you're listening to them because they're hot or something like that, like some people follow some idiotic podcasters because they think they're good looking or they have a good voice and all this stuff. No, if you're not able to listen to them for hours while there's no visual video style, right? Women like literary corn over visual. You don't have the same systems as men, then he's not it. That will help you be not only into a listening mode for habituation, it'll help you find men you respect, and then you'll treat the men you like better and you'll get better men.